for our candidate for president.
Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. Just like Claudia said, I am Jasmine Sherman, and I am running for president of the United States with the Unicorn Party. And just to give you a little background, I am queer, polyamorous, pansexual person that does have mobility issues. I am so happy to be at this fucking Pride with everyone. Not only celebrating safely, but to be out of the heat. And I say that because I've been on a tour bus, and every time it gets hot, I throw up. So if you are a medical professional that understands why that happens, please message me. I need help. Just to be clear, I promise I'm not here to take up a lot of your time. I'm here to just state the obvious in my own cute and curt way and hopefully earn your vote, because we know that America is against the trans community. We know that members of the LGBTQIA community are attacking our own trans members. Now more than ever, we need to come together for radical change. We need to be protecting and serving one another. I don't know you. However, I can guarantee your entire life, you have played it safe. You have followed most of the rules. Yet here we are. Your families can't eat. Your bills keep going up and your medical expenses continue to rise. And guess what? The lesser of two evils is in office. It is time for us to do something about the scraps we are constantly given. I encourage you to join me and members of the Unicorn Party and refuse to smile, refuse to say thank you, and refuse the status quo. It is time for you to put yourself and your loved ones first. It is time to only vote for candidates that understand that universal health care, including dental, vision, and holistic options, are a must. It is time to elect leaders that don't use your life as a bargaining chip. People who don't just understand that members of our community are dying, but actually want to prevent the loss of their precious lives. And some of them aren't that precious, but you understand what I'm saying. We all know that the average life expectancy of a trans woman is 35. And we need more than ever to have a country that covers mental health, prescriptions, and gender-affirming care for all people with no questions. No more strangers with no medical knowledge making decisions on what kind of healthcare you will and will not receive. Not only is it a moral stance, it is the most cost-effective per the Congressional Budget Office back in 2019, pre-COVID, pre-pandemic. We currently spend $1.6 trillion for healthcare. For $3 trillion, we can cover everyone within our borders and US territories. Please note that that's the price before implementing preventative care, which will drive the cost down drastically. My mom always said that a surprise costs more than a plan. And it is time for a president who understands that having a disability doesn't make you less of a human being. It costs more to survive just because you are disabled. And I get that. I acknowledge that some of you are thinking that there's no way that this can happen or the government won't work with you. I've even heard from some people that I sound like a high schooler trying to get elected with grand promises. But my friends, I need you to consider that we live in America, formerly known as Turtle Island. This colonized, stolen land where everything is made up. It isn't ever a question of cost when it comes to, furthering white supremacy or pleasing the rich. For those of you who are comprehending in disagreement, I do believe that your life matters, even if you don't have the strength, the will, or the motivation to want more, or even the best for you and your loved ones. For everyone else that just needed to know who, what, where, when, and why, go to jasminesherman.com. Read the website. And if you don't have time, there is even an audiobook link that you can schedule a meeting with me and my team, and we will read it to you as well. Contact us so we can help you learn how you can finally start fighting back. Learn about who I am or how I'm suggesting I will pay for your universal basic income, which everyone needs and everyone would get in a Sherman America because everybody's broke. You can ask why we're making every place in America ADA compliant. But the short answer is one, I already told you I have mobility aids. Like I need it for myself. and other people would be willing to enjoy a life where everyone has the ability to have function over form. Old buildings are pretty, and we have a lot of pictures of them. But I need buildings with elevators that don't just function, but are in more areas of the building and wide enough wheelchairs, because big and tall. Okay. I need a wheelchair that is accessible for someone like me on days when I don't have the energy or the ability to walk. It is time to only elect people that are advocating for the removal of disability restrictions, all disability restrictions, including the ones that allow people to be paid less than the minimum wage or die before you receive your benefits or impact your marriages. I say your because I can't keep a mate. I'm forever single, perpetually. Nobody wants me and I can't do it. Either way, I digress. I am here, all jokes aside, at this Pride, because we're here to celebrate. I am here to say you owe it to yourself to fight, to elect a candidate that isn't just going to say, I will fight for you and doesn't. I'm fighting for myself. And because I am fighting for myself, I am also fighting for all of us. Okay, that's enough. Vote Sherman in 2024. Thank you so much for letting me be here, you guys. This has been the dopest Pride, and it's not hot. Thank you.
Jasmine, we are transitioning to Scully. I'm bringing Scully on stage to report out on queer storytelling. Bring in